Good to see you again, my friend. You have excellent timing. Have you ever heard of Falcon Company?
Falcon Company. Of course I have. One of the most decorated units of Seraph, wiped out by a centaur ambush. My sister was a soldier in that command.
Your sister? I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know. You'll be even more interested in this information than I thought. Scouts in the Queen's Forest discovered pages torn from an old journal. They were apparently written by Willem Harrington, a member of Falcon Company. The writing on the pages is rough, hasty, but it describes survivors of the battle taken prisoner by the centaurs.
Survivors? My sister could be alive? Logan, you've got to let me investigate. I need to know what happened to Deborah.
I thought you'd feel that way. Let's update my records and then you can head to Elven Monastery and speak to Captain Tervellen. Though he's been promoted to Captain of Queensdale, Tervellen once commanded Falcon Company. He might be able to tell us more.
The hero of Shaymore is finally here, everybody. The captain's expecting you. He's up on the wall.
Greetings.
You must be the hero Thackeray warned me about. He says you're investigating the Falcons. That true?
Yes. Captain Thackeray said you'd help me. Have you heard anything about centaurs taking prisoners?
Thackeray's been swaddled in the royal court for too long. He's forgotten how rough it is out here. You wasted a trip. Falcon Company is long gone. May Grinth have mercy on their souls. Go home, kid. You're in over...
Centaurs! At the north gate! Get the monks inside! To arms!
Right on schedule. Come on, hero. You're about to learn what it's like outside the city gates. To the north gate! After you. Push them back. I don't want them inside the walls.
Time to do some real damage.
Live on.
Brought their rifles. That raises the stakes. their leader. Let's see what he wants.
Bring out the hero. I am Hrud the Reaver, pillager of human lands. I will kill any human who claims to be stronger than I. Let me see this great hero of Shaymur I've heard has come to die beneath my hooves.
I wonder how he found out you were here. That's unfortunate. You can sneak out the back if you like.
I challenge you, hero of Shaymur. Reveal yourself.
They get a good bite. Strike better see some fancy moves.
My blood honors the earth.
You're my backup? Has the captain lost his mind? I expected an entire squad! We have our orders. Smash the weapons racks, lure the centaurs in, and wipe them out. Reinforcements inbound. Come on, the mother of the
Humans be broken!
Don't let up. There's more of them coming. There's more. We'll kill you all, you sway back nags.
I shall grind your bones to dust.
You might find prisoners' belongings inside that cage near the tent. Check it out. I'll help you. The only reason I followed you in there was because you're you. I didn't even think we'd survive, but you were great. Hey, what did you find?
A soldier's journal, half buried in the cage. It has the Falcon Company insignia on it and a list of survivors inside. My sister's name is there, Deborah.
I thought Captain Trevelyan said there were no survivors.
Trevelyan may be lying to cover his tracks. The book accuses him of setting the company up to be attacked by centaurs.
I don't know what to think. Trevelyan, a traitor? You don't think he sent us out here alone to die, do you? He hasn't been happy with me lately.
It's a distinct possibility. But don't worry, Bigsby. We'll get to the bottom of this together. Time to do some good damage.
Of course you're still alive. Should have known a few centaurs couldn't kill the hero of Shaymore. They're your specialty after all, right?
I know what happened to Falcon Company, Trevelyan. How could you give them up to the centaurs? How could you betray their trust like that?
I didn't want to do it. My soldiers were starving. Our equipment was ruined. I had to do something or the centaurs would have killed us all. So yeah, I sold out Falcon Company so that some politician could say the Queen was a bad ruler. The rest of my command lived. I got funds to re-equip my soldiers, munitions, decent rations, and a promotion. My commands killed more centaurs than the rest of the Seraph combined, thanks to Falcon Company's sacrifice.
And all it cost was one company of your fellow soldiers. You're not an officer. You're a greedy lowlife thug. And you'll pay for what you've done.
You and Bigsby. If you hadn't dug so deep, you both could have done a lot to help us. All of us. But now you'll just be eatin' food. Bigsby may be already. This gate should hold you all in. I'm sorry it came to this. Goodbye, hero. When you meet her, tell your sister I said hello.
Keep it up. Trevelyan, don't quit now. We're so... There goes Trevelyan. Hurry, we can still catch it.
Hey, are you all right?
Fine, Captain Thackeray. I'm glad you're here. Trevelyan's a traitor. On top of 2 fresh counts of attempted murder, he was the one who betrayed the Screaming Falcons.
Bixby's letter said as much. And Trevelyan kept insisting no one was in the cave. A bit too strongly for me to believe him. I'm glad you made it out.
Captain, I think Trevelyan knows something about the survivors of Falcon Company. I need to ask him a few questions.
By all means. Anything he can do to help redeem himself would be in his best interests. Life in prison can be rough on a traitor. You hear that, Trevelyan? You'd better answer my friend's questions. It's a long way to prison, and the road could be very uncomfortable. Sorry to intrude, Your Majesty, but this can't wait. There's a traitor in the Ministry.
That's a serious accusation, Captain. You know the law. Can you provide the required evidence to back up your claim?
We're working on it, Your Majesty. Captain Trevelyan confessed that a minister ordered him to reveal patrol routes to the enemy. The Screaming Falcons died because of it.
Impossible! A minister would never betray our soldiers. I wish this matter investigated immediately, Your Majesty. The Ministry's honor is at stake. Captain Trevelyan's command is within my ministerial jurisdiction. I'm the one who works directly with him. I am the one impugned. I'm not guilty of these crimes, Your Majesty. I'm loyal to you and to Kryta. As a show of faith, I place myself completely in your hands.
Thank you, Arton. The Shining Blade will take you into custody, and you'll be kept under house arrest while we get to the bottom of this.
Logan, I remember that one Seraph transferred out of Trevelyan's company just after the Falcons were ambushed. Sergeant Hal. He might know something.
How? As I recall, he patrols the eastern edge of Divinity's Reach. Hero, why don't you find out what he knows? I'll guard the Queen. Bloodshed is inevitable.
May the 6th.
Sergeant Hal, I need to talk to you about Captain Trevelyan.
Merciful Grenth. I knew this day would come. Did Trevelyan send you to kill me?
No, calm down. Captain Thackeray sent me. But tell me, why would Trevelyan want you killed?
I delivered Trevelyan's private messages to the Ministry and to the Woods. I didn't ask who the notes were for, but... oh, gods, I knew. I transferred out the moment I could. You have to believe me.
So that's how Trevelyan communicated with the Centaurs. Who was his contact in the Ministry?
I don't know, but Dansky might. She was a Falcon before transferring to the Lion Guard. She's stationed at Black Haven now.
Trouble.
Time to do some real damage.
We should destroy those mortars with cannon fire. I'm a terrible shot. You do it.
That some hero comes along to foul everything up while you're dawdling.
Those bandits caught us off guard, but they didn't steal anything. It was as if they just wanted to kill people.
I suspect they were here to kill you, Dansky. I need to speak with you. I'm investigating accusations of treason related to the fall of Falcon Company.
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. I always suspected Tervelin was rotten, but I had no proof. Falcon Company was the finest unit I ever served with. If I hadn't been recovering from an injury, I'd have been with them that day.
You must know something. Tell me, did you ever see Tervelin meet with a minister?
No. My job was to deliver messages for the Seraph. The ones I brought from Tervelin were addressed to Minister Arton, but I know for a fact that Arton never got those letters. After Falcon Company fell, I found out that the guy I'd been delivering them to didn't even work in Arton's office. Nobody had ever seen him before. I delivered Falcon Company's last patrol route to that guy, too. After the unit was attacked, I put it together, and I just couldn't stay in the Seraph.
Do you know the route they were to patrol?
Sure. They were supposed to go through the Keswick's Hills. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
And that's that. Captain Thackeray, you made it. Hal's information led me to a lion guard named Dansky, who used to deliver messages for Tervelin. Minister Arton's not guilty. Someone was framing him to take the fall if this treason was ever discovered. It's got to be someone else in the Ministry. Someone with money, power, and ambition.
Destroying Falcon Company weakened the Seraph and turned public opinion against the Queen. It was a clever plan, and it almost worked.
I want to see if these bandits have any answers, and if Devona is smiling on us, find my sister. Let's go. Who were you working for? Who set this up?
Caudicus. But you'll never prove it.
Curse it. That bandit's testimony was the only evidence we had.
At least we know the truth, and we can protect the Queen. It's not enough, but it'll have to do.
You're right. We'll figure out what to do after we free these prisoners and get them back to the city.
Deborah. Oh, merciful gods, you're alive! It's gonna be okay. I'm here.
Am I dreaming? Is that... Grenth torment me? Is it really you?
You're safe now, Sergeant. Can you tell us what happened to the Falcons?
Captain Thackeray! Sir! We were ambushed by centaurs. They knew our patrol routes, our tactics, everything.
It's all right, Debs. We'll make sure all of you get back to Divinity's Reach. The nightmare's over.
Thank you. And thank you, Captain Thackeray. You're both heroes.
I'll take these Seraph home and inform the Queen so that Minister Arton can be released. No more innocents will suffer from this treasonous plot. Good work, hero. The truth came out and these Seraph were saved. All because of you. No more innocents will suffer from this treasonous plot.